Hello there. In this video, I am going to show how we can create a relational database in AWS cloud. There is a service called in AWS, it is RDS service. Like if we search RDS, here is the service. Service name is called Aura and RDS. We are going to open it in a new tab. Now, what is RDS? RDS is stand for Relational Database Service. Now, what is relational database? If you search in Google, you can see this relational database management systems is a structured data. Like relational database store our data in a table and column wise, and it is widely used in the financial app, and also it widely used in today's world. Also, MySQL is open source. There are many types of relational database service like Foster SQL and others so on. Now I am going to show how you can create a RDS in a AWS. Here you can see I have zero database instance and I have zero DB clusters. DB clusters usually widely used in big company. Like if we have a big database like production level work, it is used in production level work. So we are not going to create a DB clusters. And here is the reserved database instance 0 snapshot. What is snapshot mean? Snapshot means you can create a backup. Like you can create a 1 hour backup of your data. It will take a snapshot of your database. Like if somewhat your database is deleted, you can restore it from the snapshot. Here you can see and other subnet groups and default network. For default network it will be used. Now also you can restore your database from S3 bucket. Now we are going to create a new database in our case, and you can click on create a database button. You can choose what database you can create, database creation method you can create. We are going to use a easy create, and we are going to select MySQL as our database. Here it is selecting our database as a depth test. It is usually used in, and you can see how many CPU and how many RAM it will give at our database instance. We are going to use free tier, and in our database name I am going to name our database YouTube, and our database username will be admin, and what condition management self-managed, and our password you can auto generate a password. In my case I am going to give it a password, and I'm going to give it a password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Also 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, set up EC2 instance. No, I'm not going to say this. Here is our entire created method we have used. Then click on create database. It will take some time to create a database. In this time we are going to create a EC2 instance. Click on launch instance. Here is my database password. As you can see, it is very simple: 1 2 3 4 6 7 8. It will create a while. It will take a time to create a database in AWS. In this time, we will create a EC2 instance, and I will name it as a MySQL EC2. We are going to access our database from this EC2, and I will show you how you can create this BPC or create this access method to access your database from a EC2 instance, because we are creating a private database. We don't want to create a public database because data is very valuable. We don't want to know, make it available to a public. It's confidential. A database may be a confidential data, so we create a private database. So I'm going to create a EC2 instance now. As the image, I'm going to select Ubuntu, and I will T2 medium machines as a machine name. I will go, and I'm going to select a key pair, existing key pair. In my case, no, I'm going to create a key pair, create a new key pair. And name it will MySQL SQL key. Create key pair. Then network setting as it was, you can allow HTTPS and HTTP traffics. And as a storage, I'm going to give it a 15 GB. Now launch the instance. Our database is still creating. It will take some time to create a database, around 15 to 20 minutes. On this time, we are going to create our EC2 instance. If we open our instance is running. Click on connect button. Then I'm going to access it to this instance. Open the terminal. I've downloaded my key file on the download folder. So I'm going to send my download directly to download folders. Here I will use sudo Yes, I am connected with my EC2 instance now. Clear. Now I am going to update all of the packages. You can see. Okay, I'm going to update all of my packages. You can update all of your packages by using sudo apt update and sudo upgrade. What we will going to do, we will going to create a VPC to communicate between to our RDS and our EC2 instance machines. So that we can access our RDS from these EC2 machines. I am going to show you how we can do this. Our database is created successfully. If we go under our database, you can see as monitoring, you can see how many connection or part plus CPU utilization and memory it is using. Also you can see the log and metrics, log and events on this database and other things. I am going to this page, connectivity and security. Here is our endpoint. Using this endpoint, we are going to connect our database. And MySQL usually run on the port number 3306 port. Here it is given there. You can see. Okay, here we go. It is still updating. I'm going to clear my terminal. Now I'm going to connect this EC2 machines with the RDS database. First, I'm going to install the MySQL client servers because our host server is on the Amazon AWS cloud. It is our host servers. The Aura and RDS service is our host servers. You can see we have created these machines to host our database. Now I'm going to connect my database with these EC2 instance machines. So I need to install the SQL client server. You can install it via typing this command sudo apt get what this command will do, if this package is not found in this machines, essential machines, it will going to download it from the web or the internet. What this apt-get command do this work. If this if this apt package is not in this machine, it will going to download it from the internet. Just enter yes. It will download the MySQL client server. Now, if we're going to connect our EC2 instance machines with the RDS service, it will give us a error or it will be not be connected. Like if we're going to connect our EC2 instance machines with the RDS, it will be not connected. Let's see what happened. As you remember, we name our database username as admin. So I'll type a command MySQL -u. -u means username, admin. Then -s. That means the host. What is the host name? Host name is this endpoint. We're going to copy this endpoint and paste it here. Here, which port the database is running? It is running on capital P, running on 3326 and small p stands for the password. If we enter it, the password is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. What? Nothing is happening. It is trying to connect to the RDS server, but it's not connecting because we didn't give you this permission. As you remember, we have created a private database. So we must give the permission to this EC2 instance to connect to our this RDS server. Now I'm going to show it. Just Ctrl C. How you can connect this RDS to our EC2 with our EC2 machines. If we come to here is the connected and compute resource. You can see this. Set up EC2 connections. Choose the EC2 connection. Here you can see I have EC2 created MySQL to EC2. Select it, then continue. Here you can see the image. It has created a VPC. VPC means is a private virtual cloud. Like in this private virtual cloud, the RDS and the EC2 instance can communicate between them. Okay, then click on setup. Setting up in progress. Now if I want to do it again, connect it again. Yeah, here it is connected. You can give this permission in another way also. Just open IAM console in AWS. Then under roles, create a roles. AWS service. In a roles, you can AWS service, select EC2. Then next, what role you want to give it? RDS. I'm going to give it the RDS, Amazon RDS full access, and Amazon RDS data full access. Also, I'm going to give it a CloudWatch access because RDS communicate with the CloudWatch. Where is the CloudWatch? CloudWatch section. CloudWatch. Here is the CloudWatch full access. Okay, then next. Here. Then create rule. Oh, I'm going to name it. Name it EC2 MySQL. Create role. The role will be created now. If we go to our EC2 instance and here in actions, then go to security, modify IAM rule, identity access management rule. Then if we select EC2 MySQL, this update IAM rule, it will give it the access to communicate between EC2 and the RDS. Now I'm going to verify it is working properly. Look, our MySQL is open here. Now if we prompted show databases, here is the databases. It is showing us we are going to create a new database to these systems using the command create database UDIP. Okay. It will create a database called UDIP. You can see, verify it via here. UDIP database is created. Now, if we want to insert some data into this UDIP database, you can use this command use UDIP. Okay, database changed. I'm going to insert some data to this UDIP database using this. Last the ChatGPT. So for me, I'm not a database expert by the way. Okay, higher student will have will have ID and name. Okay. Okay, I'm going to copy this command. We have already created the databases. As you remember. By the way, we are using the database called the UDIP. Then we are going to insert data into this. Okay. Then we can verify this by using this command. Here, look, in our database, the Rohim, Karim and Aisha, these names are inserted. That's how you can create a RDS database in AWS and also access it via EC2 instance. That's all for today's video. Okay, like what happened if I summarize this? First, we have created a private database. Then we give it access to the EC2 instance by creating a private VPC. VPC stands for private virtual private client. What it will do, it will create a private network where the EC2 and RDS can communicate between them. That's all. Thank you.